like you said, like I think they're pretty well balanced, right? Like I would say maybe for Radiant they're just missing a little bit of like some long-ranged reliable stun, but like that's really nitpicky. It feels like, you know.
What is a long-range reliable stun?
Like
For
Lion, right? Like point click stun, Venge point click stun. Nyx you can technically miss, you know. It's still a long-range stun. It's just not as reliable as something that can, you know, point click you're stunned.
okay, so you're saying they need a Wraith King in the game?
Yes, exactly. Every team needs a Wraith King, 100%. You heard it here first.
Can't go wrong with Wraith King.
Nice wards coming out. Nyx got a nice deep ward. Cheeky smoke. Gets that ward out on the
Okay.
spire there. Any
Why?
reason you want that ward nice and
Yeah.
early? I don't know.
I'm actually kind of thinking, why does he want this ward? Usually you do this when you're playing into, I think specifically Kotter. Because Kotter is going to push out
Yeah.
the wave and he's going to stack and he's going to be abusing the camps on the side. So this ward that makes sense, you know, against Kotter. Against Puck, I mean, sure, you can kind of do it, but it's not as good as like a Kotter. It's not efficient, you know.
Yeah, it's a good spot if you're gonna fight around that as well. Like if you smoke out his 5 and go fight around there, it's fine.
I
But
think the
yeah,
ward
it's just
does.
odd.
The only other thing the ward does for him is he knows which camp has that juicy creep that he wants to kill with Mind Flare, because he sees.
Oh, okay.
Because he sees both the camps on the top, on the ramp, you know. So that's the other reason I figured why he wanted to place the ward there.
Yeah, could be. Could be autopilot too, right? This could be this could just
first-
be miscommunication. It could be
Nah,
I don't
not
know.
really.
Who knows?
It's probably not autopilot. I think he has a reason. We're just not seeing it. I mean,
We'll
sometimes
see.
players,
We'll see it.
players they have a very unique way of approaching, especially the lanes. You know, I think in the lanes you see a lot of different players doing small, little, very different things. You know that you might not understand at first, but when you see them play the lane, then you would, oh yeah, this is why he does that. You know, so sometimes we have to give them the benefit of the doubt and just watch and learn. You know.
I'm watching and I am learning a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. I mean,
You see
lane
the
pull
what?
shenanigans again. Yeah,
I mean, Dyer blocked their own camp, so he sees the center. Okay,
that's hilarious.
This is the only camp I have. I think even the game yesterday wasn't it? There was a clockwork that blocked this camp.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nick seems to be absolutely just fine. You know, it's not like you have the mana to support like 4 camps. You know, like you have to
Yeah.
run your clarity, wait a bit. But I don't think it's
They got
really
a ration.
that big of a deal. How about Mount Morphling? Is he getting CS on bot lane? Oh, he only has 1 CS.
Don't look. Avert your eyes, please. Oh, Morphling, yeah, despair mode for sure.
I mean, this is what we expected when we saw the Morphling into Enigma. This is why you don't really see Morphling picks too early until you see the offlaners. I think for a lot of the other carries that are popular, like Elk, TA, DK, all these 3 heroes, they don't really worry about the matchups as much, you know, as a hero like Morphling. Morphling kind of struggles in this specific lane.
I mean, we're seeing it like firsthand, right? Enigma has 5 denies, which is that's you know, first few waves.
Yeah,
That's really gonna start adding up here, right?
It's a pretty big number. But on the bright side, the Ogre has unblocked the camp. So I think against Enigma, this is your go-to. What do you have to do? You have to just pull and disrupt the lane. You know, if you can't pull against Enigma, your carry is gonna be very, very upset. You know, it's very difficult to last it in the lane against the summons.
It was a perfect pull there too, right? The half pull keeps the lane sort of balanced. Wave goes under tower just a little bit, and then it should be able to bounce back and reset.
Yeah, let's see if he can, actually block some of the camps. Yeah, he's gonna block the medium camp, which is great because they don't really have access to that, and yeah, they have another small camp, but they have to trade the Lotus for it. So Lion's kind of like, okay, you get the camp, you unblock the camp, but I have the Lotus.
I think that's okay. You got to make some sort of trade, right, to get an advantage. As Enchantress, he clicked it down top. The Wisps just weren't enough to keep her safe this time around.
Yeah, too much magic damage from the brew, Cinder brew. Yeah, like you said, it's all about like choosing your trade-offs. Sometimes you just can't have everything, and you have to just think about what is more important for your carry in the lane, your core in the lane. And I think getting the pull is definitely more important than going for the Lotus. And even if he were to go for the Lotus, the chances of him getting the Lotus against an Enigma and Lion, I'd say a pretty low,
Yeah.
pretty low chance of him securing the Lotus.
Yeah. Yeah, overall very heads up in this Enchantress. A little sad looking for a creep, but you've
Lion.
blocked one of your camps and Nyx has
Lion
farmed the other.
in trouble. Blood Grenade,
Oh,
Ignite.
yeah. Lion's in some big danger here. Clicked down. Wave form. That'll do it. Fire Blast, double ignite, plus the Bloodlust.
So let me ask you
So
the
easy to
question
get
again.
run down.
Was it worth it there?
Okay.
He body blocked the camp and died.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not. This
I
is
agree.
anything you're giving to these core or this core Morphling, right? Especially when you've sort of done the damage already in lane, you can't give these up. Is that Sentry? Oh wow.
Okay. Why are they? He's here in mid lane so early. Centaur's gonna try to go in. Stun. Lion's coming in. Blood Grenade. I mean, this guy is not an easy kill. He has raindrop and a lot of stick charges. Let's see.
Puck another blood grenade. Yeah, they get it with the orb. Yeah. Two blood grenades and a dream.
That was a very unusual move, so early moving to the mid lane daytime, 4 minute. Pangos, he saw them, and he just felt like, that's the way I die, right? I have raindrop, I have a big wand charge, I just couldn't get the wand off.
Although because of that move, they do lose Ursa top. Do you think that's like a valuable trade-off? Ursa's getting quite a bit out of his lane.
I mean, the team that killed the mid laner is always gonna tell you it's more worth it for them,
Yeah.
But in this instance, I think the Ursa going down is also pretty bad, against a Brew.
Yeah.
You give Brew a lot of XP and Brew gets level 6 and you die again. It's always the downside about feeding Brew kills in the lane, This hero gets exponentially stronger when he gets 6, Another kill, it's going to be on the cards when he gets an early level 6. Bot lane, Enigma, seems like he's going to get Blood Grenade. Oh, Blood Grenade actually missed. That actually might matter.
Yeah, I think it will here. The slow's not there. Oh, a little bit of pathing. Enigma has this stun available,
run him down,
it doesn't do anything. Wow. Yeah, I think so. Waveform is available in a few seconds. The adaptive strike as well. You're not getting out of this one, Enigma.
Bloodlusted Morphling.
Scary. Eidolons did quite a bit of damage to Triple H, but...
Who got the rune? Did Puck get the rune? Yeah, Puck got a haste.
Yeah, Puck got haste rune.
Seems like the tower is gonna go down. Pango just got... Pango's level 6. He's not even trying to defend. They're TPing the Nyx. He's gonna kill one creep. That's it. My job is done. I killed one.
Yep. Godspeed, Nyx Assassin. Off you go.
Oh, he got.
Oh, they killed 2. Okay, hey. That's overtime. That's more than your job.
Yeah, Pango's gonna move top. He thinks he's not gonna be useful in the mid tower defense. Ursa is going to die. He actually might just die alone. Even Pango doesn't really need to be. He's here to pick up some tags, some mid lane rotation tags.
Yeah.
Everyone has
their
own
taxes. They should be able to get the tower too. Bloodlust, the Earth Panda for a little bit more attack speed. Is this a Bloodlust max game or a Fire Blast max game after the ignite?
You always max Bloodlust, I think, most of the time. Because the scaling on the stun.
I'm under that impression too. Yeah.
The scaling on the stun is not really that great. The damage and the cooldown, the slight cooldown, it's not really that much of a deal.
Yeah.
Unless you're a core ogre,
That's true. I don't know. I've had people tell me that there are certain games in which you're just low enough on damage that you need the Fire Blast, but
that's the problem with the draft, If you have to do that on ogre, it means there is a problem with the draft. Yeah. Rolling
Thunder on Lion. Enigma, you can't really back up your friend here. You're just gonna have to feed him to the wolves. Anya will get determination in the mid lane there in the jungle.
Wow,
something for the Puck.
You actually read his name? You know Mandarin?
I googled it. No, I googled it before the start of the game.
Wow.
Because I would like to try to say their names.
Try to say
pronunciation is awful, so let me just translate. Oh, no thanks. I think I translated that one and it was a lot longer than I wanted to. I was like,
No!
I'm not committing.
Okay, never mind. Bot lane, they're trying to set up a kill on Morphling. Can he land the blind stun? Black hole?
Nice. Black hole as well. There's
He
the
needs to
Hex.
catch
Do they
two.
need to commit it? They need to get Ogre. There it is. Beautiful Black hole. And they get the Ogre Magi to boot. Triple H is dead. There it is. Double kill for the Enigma. And heal the Lion up. Friendship is... No. Okay, never mind. See you later, Lion. You have Tranquil Boots. That's what'll heal you up, surely, right? Yeah.
Okay, so his name is not that long, if I translate it.
Oh, is it not that bad? Okay.
Yeah, it just means drawing little chickens.
Oh, okay.
What did you get from the translation?
It might have been someone else's name. I know I translated someone's name, and it was a lot longer than I expected.
I mean, the Morph is going to TP back to deny the tower. Doesn't get the deny. But he wants a revenge
They will
kill.
get the Enigma kill here, though. Brewmaster's here as well. Stun up. There's the multicast. Procs the Cinder Brew. Feed the kill to your Morphling. Very nice.
That has got to be one of the coolest animation of a spell, you know, with the Cinder Brew going in. Huh? Oh, he didn't get the Carapace. Oh, he didn't get the Carapace. He missed the Carapace. Uh-oh.
Carapace way too soon. Now he's hexed. He can't even get the stun off.
Yep.
Puck.
Oh no.
They've got to get something here.
He got the creep.
They're going for the courier, the creeps. They're going for anything but the heroes. Ogre is here. Ignite will get missed. It hits the Enchantress, I guess. That's something.
He actually could have killed the Ench. Okay, they're gonna kill the Ench in the end. Because
Yeah.
the Ench wasn't level 6 yet, you know. Because when you're playing Nyx, right, every time you see Ench, you think, oh, I can't hit this guy. You know? But he was not level 6. Oh boy.
Well, even now that Ench is 6, 3 points into Enchant, 3 points into Nature's Attendance.
Yeah, I mean, I think against Nyx, there's always a value to get your ulti early.
I think so too, yeah. Like, even like Morphling's going to be clicking you a little bit. Like, Pango doesn't really care. Ogre, like, I don't know. You want something to counteract this Bloodlust, even just a little, right?
Yeah, I think in most cases it's quite normal for the Ench to skip the ultimate. But in this game, there's definitely a lot of like value to it. But looking at the map, whoa, look at the red dots, man, the dire wards. You can draw a line and connect all the dots and you see everything on the board area. This is like they're gonna set up an early rush. I mean, they have an Ursa.
Yeah, they have to, right? It's crucial for the hero. Enigma's going to be able to help set that up as well. Bongo boots on the Enigma. As speaking of setting up, looks like they're trying to do the exact same for the Enigma. Ignite. There's the Nyx Assassin as well, but that's a pretty tanky Enigma. He's got to get out. He's already popped the boots.
I mean, he's gonna get a kill on the Ogre, it seems. Maybe?
Looks like it. Lion is coming.
A little bit too slow there with the TP. So Ogre's gonna run away with the Bloodlust.
Unless the Eidolons will cut him off.
They're still running him. Holy, they're still chasing him.
Yeah, there's the Bongo Boots. Here they come. Triple H, Finger of Death. Goodbye, Ogre.
I want my stack, you know.
Yep.
Get the stacks up so when I get my 15 talent, I get a bunch of HP.
Infinite scaling. Fist of Death as well to farm the creep wave. Very cool.
You're a fan of the Fist of Death facet online?
I'm a fan of Core Lion. Not that I've ever played it, but I just think it's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think when you're playing support, I think the Essence Eater or whatever it's called, it's just a little bit better. But there's games for Fist. Sure, why not?
Yeah, helps you with the farming and Puck. He is going to get chased, but he's going to be able to run away.
Buggy boy on top of him. Okay.
That was not even close.
Nope. But hey, but he tried. Orb will get a Carapace, but yeah, once again, that's just damage. It's just being a pesky little bug to the puck. That's about it. Top of the Enchantress again, Swashbuckle. Pop the Rolling Thunder. Starts spinning around in circles, and Enchantress is fine. Overprotective Wisps do the job for now, plus the healing from the Wisps. Shoo, not going to be as safe as the Enchantress. Killed by ZC.
He's going to die to the Vessel.
The Enchantress as well.
Actually, he might live.
Surely, maybe one more Vessel charge? No, they can't quite get the Brew off as well. But they do get the tower. Morphling does rotate around, help get that tower kill.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Get the line out of it to boot.
That is precisely what you want to see, Crash, from a carry player. TP scene, he joins the fight. Well, actually, he didn't TP. He just casually walked by, you know, because he was around the neighborhood collecting his taxes.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you're playing Morphling and you buy this Vlads and you're not like, if this is your big farming item, if that's what you're trying to sell me on, I'm not listening.
I mean, it is kind of a farming item, bro.
It is, but it's also like an active item, right? It's an item that enables you to actually kind of do things around the map. Nothing too crazy, like take your fights properly, but it does help you like do something, right? It's not just AFK farm for the rest of the game.
Yeah, because you have full HP and full mana most of the time with the Vlads, which kind of enables you to, in theory, should enable you to join fights more often. And bot lane,
Yeah,
Enigma, he's all alone. Looks like he is dead
not
this time.
safe. Yeah, much needed kill. As that Enigma being top of the net worth, they're pretty damn close to top of the net worth. It's not really where you want to be seeing that sort of hero.
How did he bypass all the sentries? Right, there's like what 3 or 4 sentries around. Just somehow, and that's the thing with the new Nyx with the facet. I mean, it's not like exactly that new anymore. It's been around for a long time, but still, you know, it's very easy for the hero to bypass sentries. You know, when you can run around, when you know where to walk around. Round 10 against Enchantress.
She's pretty damn tanky. Ogre Magi not as tanky in the face of the Fist of Death. Bringing the Enigma this time around too. There's the Black Hole. ZC. Punched down by Lion. Fist of Death charge. There's another one. Moving in onto the Nyx Assassin as well. Anya wants revenge. Anya drops the coil. This is for earlier, Nyx. May not have killed me then, but I am killing you now. Triple kill for the Lion.
Yep, one more kill into the dagger funds. Oh wait, he already has dagger.
Into the coffers. They're saving that one for later. And now they've got this cool double blink timing on Dire. Right, Enigma has theirs, Lion has theirs. It's a little danger time here for Radiant. I'm not sure that they want to keep bashing their heads into this, especially when things are off cooldown. Maybe you take a fight with Rolling Thunder and Split being up, but maybe not a 5-on-5. You just got to be so careful not getting picked time and time again here.
Enchantress is going to go down here for sure. That's so charged. You're dead.
That's not something you can afford to do too many times. Maybe once or twice, but heaven forbid you do it more.
Stun.
DD Rune on the puck. There's the silence. Beautiful stun from Ju. On the high ground, Triple H. Should die eventually. Yeah, Anya does have the jaunt as well as the orb. Nice two-man stun again. Unfortunately, Anya, just barely able to survive thanks to the bottle. Now they're moving in on top of the Pangolier. Black Hole's not available for a little bit longer. They drop the coil. Pango dead nonetheless.
Bongo boot soon. Maybe he can.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, the stun comes out. The Void Panda.
Why did he?
Okay. The Storm Panda missed uphill. That was disastrous.
He kind of shoved him up the ramp. No idea why.
Should have shoved him down, right? Yeah. Surely. Oh man, look, the Void Panda, it's still new, right? Like that wasn't introduced a while ago. That's still new. They're getting used to it. It's okay.
Yeah, he had a little too much brew in the morning. I assure you. Okay, so now Ursa has not yet actually participated in a game. Everyone's getting daggers, right? You mentioned the Lion and the Enigma, but Ursa had decided to go for a BKB instead of the usual Battle Fury into the dagger. Which I kind of am more of a bigger fan. Because it allows you to join fights. Even if you don't have BKB because you have Enrage, in most cases, you're going to be able to fight pretty well, even without BKB. And the dagger also kind of allows you to get around the map to farm a lot better. And Brewmaster...
This is going to enable Roshan.
Run! Oh, he is fast.
No.
With the brew up.
Little Piggy, pretty fast. The mischance as well. They're missing everything. Talisman of Evasion plus the normal evasion from the Brewmaster. Oh.
That is my tax again, yeah.
He's got to get that Aether Lens. What do you mean? 7, 3, and 5, yeah. I mean, most kills on the team by a long shot.
It's not like he has the other facet, you know, the mana essence or mana ether. Then you have the Aether Lens and the shard, and then you're having fun.
Scan comes too little too late. And Ursa will secure Aegis. I mean, it does come at the cost of, I guess, a little bit of your tier 2 tower's health, but I don't think anyone cares about that. Ursa having Aegis and, map control is a lot stronger than, believe it or not, than half a tier 2 tower. Crazy, I know. Eidolons take the tier 1. Easy peasy. This Nyx assassin is looking to hunt, but who are you playing around? Like this Nyx needs to be playing around a hero, or I guess a hero needs to be playing around the Nyx. You can go for these solo pickoffs, but you have to find the Lion.
Is Lion the only kill?
Lion, right?
Lion's the only
I
kill.
think so.
Yeah, definitely can't kill the Ench.
Maybe, like, if you get help, you could probably kill Puck as well.
Yeah,
but that's a maybe, and yeah.
Remember what I said yesterday? Dota is not a 1v1 game. Yeah, you always have teammates. You always have to consider how to utilize your teammates. I think this is
Down bottom they go.
This is the one aspect that is a very, very I think common problem with newer players when they join a team. You know, oh, you're like a seasoned player, but you're not really used to a team environment, and you've been quote unquote playing too much pubs. Because when you play a lot of pubs, I think you get very different habits, you know, compared to playing in a serious game like this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a totally different mindset.
In a pub game, I would say in general, it is always way riskier to trust your teammates or to utilize your teammates, you know.
Absolutely. No, I completely agree with you. And look, I'm definitely a voucher for, playing with your team. And, well, Lion kind of forgot that metric. TP'd in.
I think he was kind of waiting for his team to arrive, right? He just came a little bit too early.
Puck on top of the Brewmaster. They do have Black Hole available. Maybe just trying to bait out a split. They don't want to commit too hard for anything right now. There's the foil. There's the split. Now Enchantress. Well, just a quick little stun for the road. Pandas are gone.
That's a good trade.
Almost all of them.
Trading a lion for brew split. You take it. I take it.
Yeah. Coil's down too. I mean, I guess that's something. Lion's worth a lot, but unfortunately, it was Triple H that gets that.
Lion's gonna argue it's not worth it, for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever you ask the dying person, the person is always gonna tell you it's not worth it for me.
They're not a true support player if they're not dying for their team. What do you mean?
It's just dying for a cooldown, It's like when they're dying for a kill. I think some
BKB and now Blink Dagger finished. So Ursa's heard your call, right? You need that Blink Dagger. Ursa's here for it now. Still hasn't really participated in any fights though, even with that BKB.
I mean, this is the thing, right? when you get BKB on this hero, you don't really participate because you need the dagger. You need both the dagger and the BKB.
They use Black Hole, caught the Brewmaster top, and they're catching the Nyx Assassin bottom. Morphling's here as well with the Phylactery Fist of Death. Punch the Morphling, kill him. Chu Pavis.
Drain his mana.
Safe and sound for now. Do something. Stop running. Fight him. You have shard. You're fine. It's fine. It's safe and sound, right? You want to make sure that you're not feeding the Morphling anymore. So that's what the lane was for, Yeah. They got Brew top. They did commit Black Hole, but hey, that's okay. The cooldown like that, you kind of want to be using it off cooldown. You don't want to hold on to it until it's off cooldown again. You know what I mean? Like, if you can use it twice, you would rather use it twice than one really good one, early on like this, at least.
I think the longer the game goes, then you have to, alter that mindset a little bit.
Absolutely.
Sometimes in the late game, you have to use it at the right time, right? It's not just, I'm going to get a kill here and there. Especially when you're going to lose.
I think first 20 minutes, though.
Well, yeah, first 20 minutes, I think it's fine to think like this. But after that, you have to be a lot more considerate when you're using your Black Hole.
Absolutely, yeah. Just feels bad, like you're holding on to Black Hole for 5 minutes and you're sitting there like, oh, what am I doing? What's the point of this hero,
I mean, have you not heard the threat is sometimes bigger than the actual spell?
No, that's absolutely, yeah. I 100% agree with that too. Like,
enemy is like, oh, we can't push the tower, they have Black Hole, So even though you're not using the Black Hole, but I mean, it's still kind of affecting the game,
That's why, I don't know, that's my main reason, like, I think people really hated techies, like old techies, was that he just changed the state of the game, right? Like, and we have a lot of heroes in Dota that do that to a lesser degree,
Bro,
like
that
in
is
pubs, like
that is
Ricky,
different.
Enigma.
Takis is just
But
the old
it's totally different, right? Like it's the extremity of it, completely extreme. Puck, okay, caught.
no one
Not
does it
really.
as much as Takis. Takis totally makes
No,
it so different.
100% agree. Yeah.
Every time you take a left, you're running up a ramp. You have to think, oh no, wait, I can't go through here just in case.
There's 80 mines here. Yeah.
I think to a certain extent, a hero like Nyx also alters how you have to play the game, right? Because
Yep.
at the back of your mind, you have to be thinking, oh, the bug might be here, I have to be careful. I might not be able to take another wave of creeps here. But in a normal game, you might be able to do that. So I feel like Nyx is also a hero. Like, it's any invis hero tends to have that effect.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It
That
forces
bug
you
is
to
currently
think.
hunting.
I think it's also...
Look, that's hard. I don't like thinking. I don't like that. Hey, that's too hard for my Dota games.
Oh no, Punk just... okay.
Oh, Anya stunned. There's the setup.
The bug
Chain
found
stunned
him.
the puck. Yep. Successful buggening.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking of the bug around.
Dire structures
That's the problem with the hero.
Tisk tisk. Yeah. MKB build up on Ursa. Is this like a preemptive? I guess it's for the brew, right? It's for that radiance.
Yeah.
It's too annoying.
And
tower has fallen.
I mean, damage-wise, it's definitely not the best damage item.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're missing like 90% of your shots against a brewmaster, you're probably, whatever damage item you're getting is probably not as valuable as that MKB. Remember when MKB used to mini bash? Those were some days.
You call it mini bash? I call it mini stun.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Same thing. That and I missed like the Blink Abyssal Blade. I know it was like busted, but I don't know. Abyssal Blade Coddle?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're talking about the
I loved
melee range Abyssal Blade or the...
When it was like when it was a little bit longer than a little bit bigger than like normal melee range.
Oh yeah, before they
Sort of
nerfed
like
it.
almost you could like almost like blink on top of people with it, it felt like. V, speaking of being blinked on top of, oh my god! That was not good to say the least. Holy moly. A finger of death, another finger charge, and more money in the pockets of Ursa.
I mean, that's
Look at
why,
that.
that's why you don't
Finally.
cross the line, right? Whenever you're farming across the map, like you see there's an invisible line on the map. This line.
Yep.
Oh no, I can't draw, I can't show you. Whenever you're crossing into enemy territory, you can't really farm like this, you have to be more conservative with how you farm. And just blink into the
Also
wave.
blinking forward, yeah, like that's insane to me. Anya, maybe caught again. They have the bug under Sentry Ward.
Structures are fortified. Radiant's
Anya says there's no way the same trick works twice,
Yeah. The old fool me once, fool me twice. My fault at that point. Ursa should be fine here. Rolling Thunder does get popped.
Oh, he's thinking of black holing
Malphus
the
on top of that
the
as
ball.
well. He wants it, but unfortunately Enigma will be the first one to fall in the back of it all. Drew is sucking the mana from Ogre Magi. No mana left means no life left for the Ogre either. BKB on the Ursa continuing to charge forward onto V. Push him backwards with the roll up instead. Lion will die next. So far it's a 2 for 2 and all things considering not too bad until you lose that Ursa blown up by the Morphling. Now they're going on to more. Enchantress should die here. Not tanky enough, surely. Nope. Puck trying to get out of there. Orb away. Blink as well. Anya. No pesky bug. No real pesky stuns to catch Anya. She's got to orb away, blink, and try to get out.
Yeah, that was such a massive fight. Like, Enigma was kind of the culprit of the initial jump there. He was, I think he was definitely considering too much. If he wanted to just BKB and Black Hole the Rolling Thunder, I think that was also a viable choice there. And he kind of second guessed himself, He ran up and then he turned back, He turned around, he was like, okay, this might not be a good idea. And back to our initial discussion about offlaners, when you're playing the initiators, this is why it's difficult. People would say that it's the most difficult role. Because every time you're thinking of initiating, you can't really have time to second guess yourself, If you wanna go, you just go, You can't be afraid to mess up.
Okay, Morphling. Cheeky. Can't quite full to zero the lion, though. Now, the one thing about not using Black Hole there, the good news is that Roshan is up.
I mean, he
The
is dead
bad news
again.
is you're dead again. Black, no! Oh no, not like that! So now, Roshan is available. You have buyback, Black Hole, but no BKB.
That was a 9-second BKB, by the way.
Oh man.
Dire are
Wait, the brew is like running in.
Just-
He's alone.
Okay, now hold on a minute. You can't just do this. You can't go feed for feed like that, especially when it looked so good for you just a half a second ago. It was good. And now, yeah, this actually opens up Roshan. Even though there's no BKB on Enigma, he's got Black Hole, and they can just go. Brewmaster's a big worry for them, and that's no longer on the table. They
I know,
have to be careful of bugs still, but that's about it.
That was like the same move that the Pango did in bot lane. He blinked up to take the next wave, he was greedy. And these are the kind of small little things like bad habits that you get, you know, from playing pubs, you know. And when you're in official games like this, it's really, really bad, you know, when you do that. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nyx.
whoa.
I like the play, but unfortunately, you were just too early, and he kind of played himself a little bit. The sentry was just on the outer side of the or inside the pit. That didn't see the outer side there. So if he sort of stayed behind Roshan, he would have been able to steal the Aegis.
Just lost his Aegis just like that. Holy.
Oh, what, Ursa? And they're gonna lose Lion too. Olga, we're too busy looking at the pit. We're missing the disaster bottom lane. Anya comes in, cheeky little silence, but they still can't get the Ogre. The Glimmer Cape keeps them safe from the Parasma, and now we're back on even footing.
He just disappeared. Like he just took one combo with the waveform with the Kanda adaptive, and he was gone. He just lost his Aegis. I don't think he expected that to happen too. And he wasn't at full HP, I think. But still, it was all that hard work, you know, for the Roshan for nothing.
Well, at least Nyx didn't die for nothing, right? He died for he
Man,
died for
then-
that kill, right? Surely. Cope. My Puck does have a Lincoln Sphere,
Oh, he got him this time.
but they got him, and that should be, yep, very much a dead Puck.
Yeah, very nice. Use the yield to
Nice
break
kill.
the Lincolns to get the mind flare damage in. Very nice.
But pick up now. Ogre charging forward.
Yeah, at this rate, his Midas is gonna be paying dividends, you know.
Yeah,
It's
getting
gonna be
closer to
long.
that sheep stick is it's a very good item on the hero. I love people who just go like first, second item sheep stick on Ogre. Like Glimmer Cape sheep stick is such, I don't know, that's like the good build in my eyes. Oh, this is not a good build, Morphling. Well, not a good play, I guess. The build doesn't matter, but that is.
He died the same place the Brew died, right?
Yep.
Trying to
We're
do
just
the same thing.
we're just running down lanes
everyone
and
did
feeding,
it.
huh?
Everyone did it one time, so
Yep.
defeat counter Pango fat bot, Brew fat top, Morphling followed suit.
Even Ursa fed, right? Ursa fed bottom,
Yeah.
Enigma fed top. Like, there's a lot going on here.
I mean, it all happened with the same, I think, situation where one of the cores on the enemy side died, but they just didn't respect the fact that the rest of the heroes could still kill him, you know. I mean, these are habits I can tell you from my experience that, you know, comes from just playing too much pubs, you know. There is something such as playing too much pubs, you know, and sometimes you have to hang back and look back at the games and really think about what you're doing, you know, in a game like this. It's a habit that I think takes time to change, you know. You have to be thinking of it all the time in the game. Oh, they don't
you
have
think
a
it's
gem?
time to start looking at a Lincoln's here for this Morphling? I feel like he's just a little too caught out one too many times. And speaking of getting caught out, Brewmaster, BKB, Black Hole, nothing to stop it. Brewmaster dead for 70 seconds. Opens up a chance at the high ground as long as they don't lose Anya mid.
Radiant's bottom
They should be able to start knocking.
towers are fortified. Radiant's middle
They, once again, right, no black hole. They can still take this fight with a good rolling thunder. Good startup from the Nyx assassin. There's the vision from the Nyx. Enigma immediately deleted.
Oh, they
Onto
had
the
no
line, he's
sentry?
sucking,
Holy.
he's draining. Ursa, full HP to 0. All of a sudden pops Satanic and he's healing up again. Coil will be popped from the Pangolier. Glimmer Cape won't keep him safe because of the gem as well as the vision. Morphling able to just lay
King of the
waste
hill.
again, stand and hit. They kill the Ursa. Blink, Morphling available. Oh, heavens. Okay, hello, Impetus. That's going to give away a little bit of vision.
That was
But high ground has been defended, and that was like kind of almost worst case scenario. Where like you lose your Brewmaster to start things off with split off cooldown. Could have been really bad.
Yeah, but they also didn't have a sentry on the ground, right? How did the Nyx just walk up and stun the
Yeah,
Enigma? Like,
I think
how?
they thought they were safe with the gem, right? They just thought gem was enough, and
Yeah, but he was not standing in front, you know, he was standing on the side,
No.
you know, so the Enigma had no idea it was coming.
Well, it's like we said at the very beginning of the draft, right? Like sentry game is going to be so important. You mess up once, especially going high ground like that, it's disastrous. We saw it firsthand there.
Yeah, they had a sentry too on the Enchantress. He probably felt, oh, we have gem, I don't need to waste it here, you know, but the park was like hiding. Oh, Enigma had
Lincoln's stop the stun, Ogre.
Yeah.
Forge. Midas off cooldown. Oh no.
This gem on the park is more like a personal thing, you know. No, Morphling, he blinks in, he kills the Enigma. Full
What
HP
is
to
the plan
0.
here? He does get Enigma at least, but he's got to be careful still. Coil will get popped, only hits the bug. Start draining the mana of the Nyx assassin, hexed him up as well and killed.
What a messy sequence of events. So much back and forth.
So much. I mean, we're at 35 minutes and there's a less than 1k gold lead between these two teams. Win probabilities like even as well. What is going on? I mean, actually, that's also a genuine question. Like, what is game state looking like right now? Like, what are these two teams thinking about? Is it just we have to stop the bleeding, wait for Roshan, and then maybe take another high ground? I really don't know what the plan is here for either team.
Get your refresher, I think, on Enigma, on the dire side. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Once you get refresher, you should be able to win the fights on your own. I think the longer the game goes, there is the chance for both teams. But Morphing, he's gonna get caught. Oh no. One hex, like you said. The lion is the key.
He saw a lion there.
Yeah, but he already saw him.
They were going on each other.
Yeah, he saw him.
Now Enchantress dies top too? What is happening?
The lack
I mean,
of
one
coordination.
for one, but the
Crash.
Morphling's a lot more value. They're going to lose V here too. Finger of Death, that's a lot of damage on top of V. Now they're moving in onto the Ogre Magi as well. Punch him down with the fist. And there he goes. Anya, mega kill with 2. Now they're moving over to the Nyx Assassin as well. Stunned up from the Carapace is the Ursa, but it matters not. Anya gets a triple.
And the pendulum swings the other way around. Just a minute later. I mean,
well, game plan's pretty simple now, right? It's probably take this
not,
outer tower top
about,
and go back for Roche.
It's not just about the game plan, you know. It's about having the right discipline. They just need to play together a little bit more, you know, and try to just play around your vision. They have like pretty good vision before this, you know, and they were not really abusing the wards. That's also something to talk about when you're looking at games like this, you know. Like the tier 2 teams or the tier 1.5 teams, they're not as good as the tier 1 teams that utilizing vision and using it to gain an advantage. Everything just feels so scrappy, right? It's just so chaotic. You don't really know what's happening. A lot of random things.
Yeah, that sums up how I'm feeling right now. Yeah,
a lot of randomness in the games. I think eventually you should be happier to be on the Dire lineup because of the black hole. Once you get refresher, there's nothing to stop the black hole except for the bash from the Pango. So as long as he gets the Pango in the roll, he should be fine. I mean, he should be looking to get the Pango anyway. Pango's like a huge target in the fight.
Pango is going Refresher Orb as well, by the looks of things. Enigma did go stop
Wait, what?
for a little pit stop.
Refresher Pango this early on?
Yeah, don't think about it.
Does he have the mana? I guess he...
Yeah, I think just barely.
If he uses his spells once.
Yes. Each spell once, then Refresher, and then maybe the Rolling Thunder again. But that's... Well, yes, then the Rolling Thunder. But still, that's... I don't know. I guess Rolling Thunder is important, but is it important enough to buy a Refresher over something that could save your life?
I mean, normally you have to get Aeon Disc against... I think against Enigma it's quite common to have Aeon Disc on Pango. Because he's going to try to black hole you when you're rolling in.
Yep.
And you need that security with the Aeon Disc.
Morphling is knocking at your tier... what used to be a tier 3 tower.
Well, Nyx goes in.
But Lion's also going to stop the Brewmaster TP. Morphling is alone without too much help. Will be able to kill off the Lion. Maybe. No, Black Hole stops him in his tracks. Lion will eventually die thanks to the Pango rolling through. Anya wants more. They want to squish the Bug.
Bug is too fast. Crash.
Bug is way too fast. Oh, maybe. No, okay, never mind.
No, Elven Tunic. And
514 movement speed. Wowee. Alright, well, that is another interesting play from the Morphling. I think it was the right move to make, knocking on those high ground, right? Force them back. Staying just way too long there, though. Obviously, they're going to go Roshan. Obviously, you want to force them back to stop them from taking Roshan, but that's, I mean, they're still going to get Rosh now because of it. They get Refresher for the Enigma.
Relying on the Enigma. Sorry, his Pango to stop the Enigma with the Swashbuckle, with the Basher. That's the only way he dies is the back hole. That's the only way.
Anya breaks the smoke from the high ground. They plop the Observer Ward, then the Sentry, but Roshan will still fall, and everyone else has to now retreat because of it.
Well, Enigma has his budget refresher now.
And that's probably why he went for more of this Octarine than the Refresher. Right, just because you get it from Roshan anyways, and realistically on Dire, who else is going to use it?
It's also the mana pool issue. If you have Blink, BKB, and Refresher, you don't really have enough.
They see Nyx under the Sentry, and they're just sending Brewmaster Pandas up here as well. Rolling Thunder comes in. There's the Coil, Aghanim Scepter as well. Pango, you're not going anywhere. Impetus shots as well. Basher will stop it for now, but Lion's waiting for you on the other side with a big finger of death. Send the Pandas into the fountain, but they're on top of the Storm Panda. Oh, they don't commit for it, though.
Yeah, this is turning into some split push game right now with the Morphling and Pango and the Brewmaster.
Is this like we're in despair mode? This is the only way we think we can win now, or like what's the idea behind this? Just relentless split pushing.
And they don't think they can fight into the back hole. I think it's just pretty straightforward, you know. So I think that's just gonna give them the best options here. They have Refresher on Pango and Brew. Those are the two heroes that can maybe stall a long time for the Morphling if the Morphling is actually hitting the base. If he gets there, he's nowhere near there yet. He is far away. He needs to run to the enemy towers right now. Pango has buyback. He can buy back and use his rolls twice to defend. Yeah,
let's see if that comes to fruition.
Enigma cannot be afraid to black hole. He needs to just black hole them.
There it is, right in onto the Brewmaster.
Oh, he has no
Refresher
buyback?
Orb for what? Yeah, no buyback. He just bought out.
Uh-oh.
That's a lane of racks, if not two, if not three. Morphling takes down one. And honestly, we might be looking at Megas for Megas if they don't start TPing back now. Morphling takes another tower, but here they go back onto the Morphling. Morphling kind of killing Puck off here. Glimmer Cape from the Ogre Magi, keeping Morphling safe for now. But because of that gem, they still do have vision. They're TPing the rest of the heroes back, but people are getting cancelled. They can't quite commit for this.
I mean, Nyx managed to solo kill the Enigma.
Can't quite catch this Morphling. Triple H keeps him safe and sound with that Glimmer Cape once again. Trade his life away. Run towards the enemy instead of towards your Morphling. Very nice. Stand your ground, Triple H.
So after the
Godspeed.
dust settles, Raiden got 1 lane of Rex, Dire got 2 lanes, so Dire is happy.
I think Dyer's happy. I think Radiant's pretty happy too. I think Morphling got much more than I think he
Wait,
needed
what
to
the?
there.
What am I watching?
It's your what are we looking at here?
Oh, the Ursa just lost his Aegis to Tormentor because he didn't click
Wait.
his Enrage on
Oh
time.
my god! I didn't even notice that. Oh, this is the second time Aegis has been thrown away.
Yeah, who needs an Aegis, you know?
Weaklings, that's who. Losers. They don't need Aegis. Winners don't need Aegis, right? Just the losers.
Yeah, the people
Surely.
who throw away Aegis are the same people who say, it's fine, you know, we're in the losers bracket.
It's actually that's something we haven't mentioned actually today yet. Is this is lower bracket, right? So these teams are kind of backs against the wall elimination mode here. As another lane of Rax is getting clicked down here. Top. They've caught all the Brewlings. The Rolling Thunder's coming around as well. This Lion has been
Wait, how did
a
Lion not
pesky little
die?
menace for most of the game. Lion is still alive for now. There's the Blade as well, keeping him safe. Another lane of Rax, but Lion still at the end of it all dies. And now Morphling keeps going. Hitting. We'll have to waveform away at the tail end of it all, but another lane of Rax for Milk Dragon.
I can't believe that Enigma actually chose to buy an Aghanims over the Refresher. I don't think he needs...
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't think he actually needs more damage. He just needs to have a second BKB and Black Hole. That's it.
Yeah. It's if Morphling gets Strength Shift off before this Black Hole comes out, and you can't kill him in one Black Hole, you need to be able to have a backup to kill him again.
I mean, there's no way if they catch him, he doesn't die. Unless they get lucky with the Swashbuckle, you know, he gets a bash when you're Black Holing.
Yeah.
And he swash you, and then... I mean, you're supposed to try to wait and see if the Pango initiates with the roll, and you try to... I think it's fine if he actually decides to Black Hole the Pango. One for the Pango, one for the Morphing. Because if he bought Refresher, that would have not been a problem, you know.
Looking at the buybacks here, what Morphling has, Puck has, Pango has, and the supports Lion, Nyx, and Ogre. Okay. As long as Ursa doesn't die here, we are still looking in a pretty good position for Dire until they blink up to the high ground.
No
Continuing to pressure these Racks.
You have to go.
Glyph this time around. They have to kill these Brewlings. And it looks like they will eventually kill the Brewlings, but the Storm Panda still sitting, waiting. There's the Refresher on the Rolling Thunder. Black Hole connects. They kill off the Pangolier. 90 seconds without your Pango. Does have buyback. Enigma, no Refresher, so no double Black Hole. They've lost the Racks. That's Megas. And now Ursa's dead. Does have buyback this time around. Puck, silence onto 3, but they get stunned up. Anya in some trouble. Able to orb on out of there. DC into right on top of the Lion. Brewmaster. But click him down. That's 2 heroes. Ursa died again. No buyback. This game's over. Unless Puck and Enigma, without a Refresher, can 1v5 all of them. Pango has bought back. I don't think you could win this anymore. Okay, for some reason Ursa has buyback, even though it didn't show he had buyback. He's buying back and he's back into the fight. I guess he sold an item. Nyx, dropping low, will get clicked down by Puck with a Rolling Thunder. There's the Ursa dieback that I was talking about earlier. Finally it comes to fruition. 1:20 without your Ursa. And now your Enchantress dead too. Ancient has been exposed. Enigma, where's your Black Hole now? Unfortunately, it's nowhere is the second Black Hole, and you will lose this game despite being 4k up.
After you get the dagger, you have to immediately get the pipe, you know, or you get a pipe and you just group out around it and you accept the fact that you have to rely on the puck to catch heroes, you know.
Prepare for battle.
Because if they don't do that, the Spectre is gonna have like a lot of opportunity to just pick the Oracle, the Snapfire, even some of the other heroes too, you know. They have a lot of pick-off potential.
What about a Yules for the Mars this game? Just a way to maybe protect your supports from the Spectre a little bit, interrupt Phoenix dive. You
I
kind of
think
need the blink though, right?
I think the use is
It's
like luxury this game. You
yeah,
need
I think so too.
probably in theory. I think you need the dagger and the pipe. I think those are your two key items here. I mean, if you have a lot of gold, sure you have extra gold, you can buy a use. But I think even after the blink pipe, you might be considering getting some other items. You know, like a BKB.
30 seconds.
It's not the most ideal,
Yeah,
pipe into BKB, but you might have to get BKB at some point too.
and nothing. I don't know. There isn't too many feel good items. Like I'm looking at like defensive items. BKB is like fine, but then you've got like egg and hook shot, and you still got to deal with thunder. Spectre
Yeah.
doesn't really care too much about your
I
BKB.
guess you could get
So yeah,
use after the pipe dagger, I guess. Or you get a hex, I think the standard build is like after your blink.
Hex could be good. Hex
Yeah.
could be really good actually.
Normally after blink BKB or blink heals, hex is something you consider. Because you need to buy one item that gives you mana on this hero, either the use or the hex. Use is obviously the cheaper version of it.
For Clockwork, we'll be going first item Ags. At least that's what he has queued up. What do you think about the Aghanim Scepter on the Clockwork?
In this game,
Just in general in this game, yeah. Either way.
it's always nice with Spectre. I think giving him vision to horn in, to shadow step in is always nice.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think that like pub wise, it's probably not as good. I think in like these pro games, especially because of like farming speed as well.
If you're rushing it, I think in general it's not the best idea to rush it. I think you need to have a specific purpose. Like this game, you have a Spectre on your team to want to do it. Yeah, otherwise I would not recommend rushing eggs.
Yeah, not in your pub. It's like a pub versus pro thing, right? Like pros can really capitalize. Really, even these tier 1.5 teams can capitalize on fission a lot more than your pub can, right? And that's just, I think, like almost a reality. Maybe a coordinated 5-stack, but
Well, Crash, I tell you, if you're getting eggs in a pub on Clockwork, it's definitely not for vision. It's for damage.
okay, that's touche. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're getting it so
It's
that
to
you can kill the enemy support.
yeah, it's to max flare and kill all the creep waves in front of your cores. What do you mean?
Yeah, you definitely can do that. If you want to get some little reports which do nothing.
Love that. Oh, I love that's my favorite part about Dota.
The reports.
Yeah. Especially when I get action has been taken, and then I think to myself, they didn't do anything, did they?
I mean, where is the fun lane in this game? I mean, Tiny against Puck is like a favorable lane for Tiny, so I guess it's not exactly a fun lane.
Deny fest for the Tiny. Puck is, it's gonna kind of have to deal with it.
Everyone has their own definitions of a fun lane. I think in most cases, people would consider a lane that has more kill potential as a fun lane to watch.
I think probably kill potential wise, it's got to be like just this Oracle and just this Snapfire. Phoenix on paper should be able to get out of most things, right? With Icarus dive, if you can bait out a bad dive from the Phoenix, then all of a sudden things can definitely change. But
yeah, you're also laning with a Spectre, which is not much of a lane, so you can't really make any aggressive plays to pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe at level 3, maybe you can try. Phoenix is strong at level 3. Second point.
Well, they've got Oracle and the Cogs. This is one of the only possible kills that they could probably get here, unless Morphling oversteps. Now, Oracle's fine too. Morphling's A-okay. Has to get forced away because of the meta.
In terms of CS, it's looking really good for the Mars. This is the downside of picking Spectre. In most cases, you give the offlaner kind of like a free lane, You don't really pressure the offlaner as much. So we'll see what can they do with this, That's the downside, I would say, for picking Spectre. He's really, really good later for pick off, but in the lane, not so much. Which is fair, right?
Is Mars the sort of hero that can capitalize off of that, do you think?
Not as much as like a hero like, say, a Doom. I think a rich Doom is more scary than a rich Mars early, but Mars can definitely capitalize. Just not, maybe not as much as some other heroes. They're gonna get a cookie in, and there we go. No time to fly away.
Yeah. Simple as that. I mean, the Mars Snapfire lane has been good in the past. It'll be good in the future. And it's still at least decent now, even though Snapfire's not the best hero in the meta.
Yep.
I think like Cookie Spear is so good.
Shredder and the rebuild, a lot of synergy. You know, minus armor
Yeah.
to the physical damage, always nice. I mean, not to worry, you know, Spectre is like fine as long as I'm getting to my
Yeah,
level
Spectre's
6.
farming, right?
I get my level 6, I am happy, and then you just go gate, go to the other lanes, gank, I'll come and take my tax, you know, collect my tax.
And it looks like they will get a return kill top on the Snapfire. So they do get something, that level 3 on Phoenix. Lots of slows, maybe no stuns in this top lane for Dire, but they do have Slow City.
Yeah, probably the best hero at level 3, I think. Phoenix, you get like so much damage with your second point in Fire Spirits. And you
More
have,
than doubles, right?
Yeah, you have 4 of them, so...
Oh no, just doubles, yeah.
I mean, a lot of spells do double, but they don't have 4 charges, you know, like Phoenix.
Yeah.
And you combine that with the Dying Light, this hero is so... has so much damage, you know, at level 3.
Clockwork was sitting mid very briefly. It looks like he's just going to try to control this rune here for the Tiny. They already controlled the water rune bottom at the 4-minute mark. So Puck has been sitting on an empty bottle for a hot minute now. Toss up into the air. Anya just full. Well, not full to 0. Maybe half to 0 the Puck. But still a nice kill either way. Snapfire trying to come in. Some sort of rebuttal. Oracle, very nice from Triple H. The shield rune just couldn't get picked up in time.
Well, they had the numbers, you know. Phoenix did not show up, you know. So,
Yep.
Tiny was not able to secure the rune. I think the Phoenix actually had to TP and help there, you know. Even though the Puck... It looked like the Puck died and that was it. But the 2 supports, they were able to wrestle control and get the kill and get the rune, you know. So that was a pretty big deal.
Onto the Morphling now too. Should be a
Phoenix
kill. He
dies again.
can't quite get out. Phoenix dies top, Morphling dies bottom, kills across the map once again. 2 games in a row. I feel like it's just been absolutely chaos in these side lanes.
Yeah, a lot of, I think, small little mistakes happening, which results in heroes dying on the side. I did not expect a Morphling dying to a Terrorblade lane. Guess he somehow got caught without waveform.
Phoenix TP'd mid for some reason. I
Refill
guess
bottle?
the D ward, okay. I think Tiny was full, oh maybe, he was full health, full mana at least. I wasn't checking the bottle, that's for sure. Spectre, oh, they missed the spear! Is it going to matter? Yes, it will.
And Spectre is almost level 6. Another 2 waves. He wants solo XP, and that's when the game starts to be interesting, you know, for the Dire side. Once they have the Spectre joining in for the kills.
Clockwork, who is sitting alone in the jungle, warding, I guess, trying to. I don't know. So I guess looking to scout out where Puck is, probably. Rena used top. Still no 6 on the Spectre. There's no way to escape. Does Spectre, like, when does Spectre want to leave lane? Or does Spectre want to leave lane at all? Like, how are you feeling level 6 Spectre jungling?
I don't think any carry wants to leave the lane, but he should have left just now when the Mars was level 6. And you just have to be patient. And when you're playing Spectre, you're gonna have to accept the fact that your lane is gonna be rough. And you're playing for levels, and now he's gonna take, like... You just TP back to the lane and he's already almost dead.
The Titan's gonna TP in the Fire Spirits as well. Spectre, I can't believe you're turning around for this. Just take what you can get and leave. Be thankful that you're alive. Snapfire will die. And the courier to boot. Clockwork coming in as well. They see Oracle, Triple H. They just caught him on the flare, just barely. Mars on the side. Avalanche won't connect. Spell immune. Triple H is fine for now, but their beautiful body block and Spectres come
Oh,
back
no.
in not like this. What is the plan?
Is under attack.
Get the assist gold, but trade your life away for it. Can't be worth it.
He is definitely a little bit tilted from this last couple of minutes.
I would be too. I would be too.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire's middle
Meanwhile,
tower
Morphling is, I mean, suffering almost as much, but hasn't died, so maybe isn't, the mental game probably isn't as strong. But similar net worth on the two heroes at least, so that's something Dire's got going for them.
Terrible is also pretty fat. What is he? He's actually not really deciding yet what he wants to use with his gold.
Radiant's middle
What does he want to buy? Does he want to get an aura, or is he gonna play like a carry? Because Spectre seems like he is out of this game. I think he should get auras this game and try to play around pushing towers, grouping up, and then the Spectre can kind of slowly come back with the pick off kills, with Shadow Step. Like if he tries to go like an Orchid build, it's good against the Puck and the Morphing, but I think the whole game would be a lot more complicated to play. Because everyone is going to be like playing for their own game. And I like it. Okay, he's already
Will be a
decided.
pipe.
He's buying a pipe.
Yeah. Look, I am an Orchid hater. One thing you should definitely know about me.
Or just the item?
Just the item. I'll explain after, just as this Morphling's getting gone on here, maybe, or Clockwork. Someone's getting gone on here. They'll have to pay attention to before I rant about Orchid. There's the Clockwork caught, and should just be easy peasy killing. Oracle Triple H will snag that one.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And TP is still sitting here despite
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
them
the-
showing 4
Where's
heroes
the
bottom.
Phoenix? The Phoenix needs to come and help him. He wants to push
The
the
Phoenix
tower.
is walking back to base instead. TB, here's the Mortimer's Kisses, stunned up and killed. No chance for Sunder.
Well, okay. What is happening, man? If they wanted to push the tower, I think they could, with as long as the Phoenix and Clock, they were around. I mean, Clock was there, but he got picked off. He was trying to put a ward.
Yeah.
But the Phoenix definitely has to be there for this play to work. They're not really bringing enough heroes to do what they're trying to do. They're a bit like, sometimes when you have a bad laning phase, you kind of get
middle tower
annoyed, and then you're not really making the right decisions in the game, And they're like overly
Mars
trying
with the
to
Blink
protect
Dagger.
the Spectre. Like the Phoenix has been spending too much time with the Spectre at top, and now Spectre comes mid. Gets out.
Oil gets dodged. Very nice.
Yeah, baits out a coil. Very nice. So now they
You
should be
still want
moving
to kill.
Yeah, they should be moving to bot now with the coil being on cooldown.
Triple H. Magic Immune should be fine for now. Gonna slowly start walking back. There's the Mars Arena Spear combo. Everything for this bird. No chance for the egg to be popped. Instead, cracked.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They do get the tower. Space created, right? That's something.
Yeah, and that was the dagger reveal on the Mars. Not the worst hero to lose, at least you only lost a support. And you got the tower, so I would say overall you take that trade if you're Dire. Shadow Step is up again, so time to look for a kill. I think ideally on the Morphing, if they can actually kill him, do they have what it takes to kill him? No, Orchid, Tiny has Dagger and Haze. He's going top. I don't know if I like this move. They're coming top. There's a lot of heroes here.
The
think-
idea is no arena we fight, but
I think they need to
Oracle
try
ult
to
up.
split them up and go for the solo heroes, right? Because the Puck will be solo. He's gonna get caught here with the toss. Yeah,
Nice.
That's what they want. You want to catch the Puck and the Morphing. I think these are the two heroes that will be spending more time alone, pushing our waves. And yeah, avoiding the trio of the Snapfire, Oracle, and the Mars. I think this is the place of the map you want to avoid.
Dire's top tower
So Spectre's happy. Did he get the kill? Collect the tax? Nope.
yeah. No, fortunately. Assist gold. Hey, yay. Yay. No, not even a little. No, that's fair.
He's gonna have his Orchid.
Anya.
So there'll be more assists coming in,
Cleans up the tier 1 tower mid, as the rest of Radiant Milk Dragon will clean up the Tiny. Turned to rubble. Phoenix. Hello? Fly away, little birdie. You gotta get out of here. This is not
going
your
for the
jungle.
wisdom
This is
rune?
not your side of the... He's got it, but he's chopped by the coil. Beautiful coil, just in time. Save the wisdom rune. Your supports will thank you later.
That was like a low percentage play on the wisdom rune. It was very low. The chance of him succeeding there was very, very low. He had pretty much full vision. He knew there were heroes in the area, but yet he still decided that I will try to make this work out. You know, I admire the positivity.
Oh, they hook shot bottom, but it was just as Morphling waveformed away.
Yeah, they have Orchid.
Not able to get anything
Spectre.
because of it.
They're trying to use this now. Morphing. I don't think they know. Okay, they see the Orchid
Just
now.
waveformed.
Yeah, he's gonna die. That is
Oh,
a
still
big
no kill on the Spectre.
He did get a bunch of XP and gold. I guess just the
Yeah,
gold.
very true.
He jumped out before the kill.
Yeah, he jumped away. What can you do? You know, little victories, right? One step at a time.
Oh, this is a big victory, Crash. Getting the Morphing kill. If they got the Oracle, sure, you know, it's a little victory.
DD on Tiny. They can move over onto V. The orb was just used. Avalanche toss up into the air. The orb has expired. And the puck is not quite full to zeroed. Oracle there to save the day. That's for the Wisdom Rune that you saved earlier, Puck. You earned that one. Except Anya might look for more instead. Looking bottom towards the TB. Pipe of Insight popped. Don't know how much that's going to keep you safe from the physical damage of the Morphling and the Mars, but hey, you tried. Anya will kill off Triple H in the mid lane. That's a crossover I never expected to happen. Arena, Cog, circles on circles. Clockwork, unfortunately, you're the one stuck in there with him, not the other way around.
Clockwork says it's okay, it's space, you know. Now my
Yep.
Spectre can comfortably go out to the lane and farm. We have baited out all their ultis. Actually, just one. Snapfire still has her ultimate. I kind of like that she's prioritizing the Shredder and the Cookie. And just leaving the Scatterblast at one point, you know.
Especially if you don't go for the talent. Or the facet, rather. Full bore. Oh, they've caught Morphling. He started to strength shift, but nowhere near enough through all of that damage.
Yeah. So he's just trying to be like a catch here. Rod of Atos with Cookie, he's just trying to move around. A bit like a Hoodwing. But Hoodwing obviously does it a lot better than a Snapfire.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, Cookie and Bushwhack. Not the same spell. Gonna get the root here. But he is way too near.
Tiny is so tanky too. They've got the Cookie. Living for now. Tiny probably should. Anya, yes, die here. Or Triple H will secure that one. Spear. Egg. Yep. Okay. Good. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Good job, team.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah, that egg was about to expire and you have to cook it.
Yeah.
You know,
Not sure.
You know, sometimes you get a lot of like eggs, like a tray, and then you don't finish it in time.
Yeah. Arena top. Spectre out. Back in. Where are you going? Tried to juke with the illusion, unfortunately. Not able to see in or out of that arena, right? So.
Yeah, but I was surprised he stayed so long. His body just died next to him, like a moment ago. And he was like, sure, you know, I think I have time for an extra wave, you know.
Love the way the Milk Dragon are playing right now with these three heroes. They're just running around the map, getting kill after kill after kill, which is exactly what they need to be doing right now.
And
Puck
with
V,
PKE.
that's... Okay, hold on a minute. Maybe spoke too soon here. He rolls up into the air. Cogs push back. They misplaced it. He's in between two Cogs instead of stuck to one of them. Oh, V perfectly placed the Oracle ult to keep him safe for now as well. Tiny, invisibility is invincibility? Yes, seems to be so. Anya might try... Okay, well, hold on now. He's under a sentry now. They see him. He knows the waveform.
He is fine. Yes,
Yeah.
3k HP, not dying to that. I mean, top lane Mars tried the exact same play again onto the Spectre. Got allocated. Just trying to show him who's boss, you know. You're not allowed to farm in his lane. Arena is going to be up. 6 seconds. He's going to be TPing bot. Once the TP.
Here he goes. Spear back. If they don't need to use Arena, he's out of mana. He can't use Arena even if he wants to. Spectre's in. Spectre's out immediately. Mortimer's Kiss has popped as well. Bye-bye TB. And Anya is sticking around for some reason. Maybe try to kill off this Morphling. Yes, Avalanche toss him in the air. Morphling is dead. But you will pay for it with your life. How much was it worth? About 422 gold. Got the Phoenix here as well. Orb forward, V, click, click, click. And Spear to finish the job.
Yeah, this Mars is having such a good old game, you know. Top of the net worth. It's very rare you see Mars being on top. BKB, dagger done. Now he has another item. He has a shot. Nice.
Going for the Octarine into the Sheep Stick. I mean, this is a good Mars game, right? You're rich. Who cares, right? You can go for that, you know, whether it be that middle item like the Yule Scepter, or in this case, I'm feeling very rich. I'm buying an Octarine core.
Yeah, this is all from the lane. When you get a good lane with Mars, you tend to have a lot of options, you know. It's not just Mars, you know. Whenever Spectre is picked, most of the offlaners tend to have a very good game. It's always a trade-off with Spectre. And now you're just going to have to be more patient, wait, hope for the pickoffs like this, you know. Just get them one by one. And eventually...
Sloppy.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna, you know, slowly catch up. You know, he's not really even that poor anymore on the Spectre. He was really poor like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely found a little bit more of a recovery thanks to these pickoff kills. And with that Manta style as well, it's going to increase the damage as well as a little bit of farming speed. TB, trapped in the arena, throws the pipe once again. Physical damage on the Mars, not quite sure what the pipe's going to do for you. Keeps him safe for now. Sunder is available. Can he get it off? No, he chose the Demon Zeal instead.
But he actually used he got off the wrong button. Demon Zeal takes your 1 HP. It doesn't swap your HP with the opponent.
Tried his best. Hey, like sometimes Demon Zeal, Sunder, they're like the same ability. What do you? I don't know. Side by side, I can't see the difference. What is next for this TB? It looks like Sanj and Yasha into Sanj and Yasha. Phoenix is buying Aeon Disc. It's just full-on defensive items coming out from Dire as they desperately need to kind of stop the bleeding from this game. And, you know, start making Milk Dragon bleed a little bit more than they currently are. You know, you got the puck once, you got the puck twice. What about this Mars? Now Yule Scepter on V2 should help keep V pretty safe.
I actually think he should get the Hex first over the Octarine. They need a more reliable way to catch them. I think Octarine is more greedy. You know, going for more like scaling into the late game. I think because he's already so fat, like you get the Hex, and then you can consider going for the Refresher after that. Double Hex, double Arena. Which is always very nice to have.
Could still be the Scythe, right? The only thing that was purchased right now was the Tiara. Magnum Shard, rather, will go the way of the Snapfire. That's a pretty damn good shard to get. Oracle's arguably better, but Snapfire's pretty damn good.
Oracle is right up there. We had this discussion about shard rankings. You know, Oracle is one of them that we did not bring up among the top 5 shards. It's definitely up there. The Reign of Destiny.
On smoke. They're on top of the Phoenix. Silence. No chance for an egg stun as well. Spectre's in the middle of it all. ZC just needs to pop the arena. They're all coiled and they're going to full on disengage. Clockwork on top of the puck. Yule's up into the air. Cox pushing back. V in a little bit of trouble. Orb onto the other side. Egg will pop. Blink away. Fortunately, they do get Oracle and Snapfire. They don't get any cores, but still a 1 fight for Dire. All the while, though, Morphling farming, pushing in the tier 3 tower.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he's gonna have his Kanda completed soon.
Is under attack.
It feels like it's gonna maybe also come down to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My
Battery
friend.
Assault says no to your TP. Manta style. There's the Orchid, and I actually think he's totally fine. Thrown up into the air, has a waveform away. Clockwork waiting. Use the arena, use the spear, throw them back. Yes, very nice. They can't quite close the gap onto the Morphling, but the dagger coming through. No, can't quite close it. Cookie as well. The Morphling even safer. And off they go. Please don't chase this. Oh, jeez. TB, Mortimer's Kisses, comes out, throws down the pipe of insight. ZC running away for his dear life. Rod of Atos popped on the TB. TB does not care. He has Demon Zeal. Look at that.
Radiant's top
Puck.
is under attack.
Top of the TB. And just orbs on right past him. Ships in the night.
I mean, they need the hex to kill this pup. Wait, what?
Well, that just seems illegal. They didn't even use that. They didn't even use Haunt or Shadow Step. That was just TB, you got to get something right now. This TB was a lone top for so long, and it's just completely uncontested. You saw where the flares were coming from. You saw Tiny Mid just kill your Morphling. Why not try to just... I guess you don't have Arena up, but I feel like this TB is just not allowed to sit here for free. Shouldn't be, at least. Arena coming up. They are bringing the heroes. I say that. Puck is bottom. Players come out, giving the good vision.
Yep, they see everyone
Okay.
there. No way, really.
Easy peasy, free tier 1. No. Morphling has shown mid once again, but everyone is focused on this top lane. Roshan, that's where he is. Despite this Mars being top of the net worth, it is a little bit of a lead going the way of Dire. Spectre still needs to catch up a little bit, but you know, TB is pretty farmed, Tiny's pretty farmed. All things considering, Spectre's not doing too bad either. Orc and Manta, you can make moves with that. You can participate with those.
Yeah, this Tiny has been doing a really good job finding all those kills on the Morphling.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Puck will miss. ZC on the high ground. They're going to scout out Clockwork because of it. Throw the cookie, cancel Anya's TP, or Blink rather. And Triple H once again secures the kill. Roshan will fall, Oracle will die, but Anya once again trading their life away for a kill. Surely, right? Yep, no, there goes. Anya will die. Snapfire, you will be next. You have the Atos, throw it on the Spectre. Maybe try to walk away. The Fire Spirits, one will connect. Once again, though, we're throwing our lives away for kills that, you know, are pretty inconsequential. You lose 3 heroes for an Oracle. Is that... You get Aegis too, I guess, but surely not feeling too good after that. Spear, the TB, a little bit of anti-synergy there. Sunder is available. ZC pops the BKB. Cookie as well will connect. They have the Spear available shortly, but there's the Sunder onto the Snapfire. Now, once again, is this really going to matter too much? Not really. And no way to cancel the TP. Use the Spear. You're out of there.
Yeah, it's like not really comboing their spells together as well. I think the Tiny expected the Spectre to come earlier when he was going in. After I think the Clockwork died to the arena, Tiny felt like they were still strong enough, but he went in, he killed the Oracle, but Spectre was a little bit late to come to party, you know, to stop the Mortimer's Kiss. He needed to come as soon as possible to use Orchid.
Bottom onto the Morphling. Not quite sure this is what you want. This Morphling
alone
hurts. Now
again.
with friends here, though, things are going to change. Morphling silenced because he used Manta way too soon. And
What
just
is
dies.
going on? He was actually, again, you know, pushing out so far alone. That's totally not
I'm
respecting
fuming
the
if
fact.
I'm Mars.
Yeah, totally not respecting the fact that they can actually just kill him, you know, with the Tiny and the Clock. after it already happened like 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, fool me once, fool me twice at this point. It's just my fault. Time and time again. Anya trying to orb away. Anya's there again with the avalanche to stop that orb from happening. Thanks to the Oracle, V is safe for now. TB popped the pipe with the Sunray as well. Hookshot will get blocked by either the Tiny or the Camp. Who cares? Ju not going anywhere. Arena gets used for what? Mortimer's kisses. This is looking a little scary for Milk Dragon all of a sudden. This Morphling, who was performing so well last game. Or, okay, pretty good. Morphling did pretty good last game. Really stepped it up as the game went later on, and it feels like it's the total opposite now. Just feeding away. ZC, once again left. Now Oracle dead. Cookie, going forward instead of backwards. There's the Atos on the TB. Sunder is available, so Terrorblade is just going to run right in and kill off these two heroes. Mars is dead. Snapfire, you are next. TB does not care. Okay, well, hold on. No, TB cares a little bit. No, he's sticking around. just for a little bit of reflection. Okay. And it's back to split push time for Morphling. You're in rat mode now.
Yeah. It's difficult to coordinate like 5 heroes together, so splitting up is definitely the easier way to play right now. Wait for them to distract the enemy team, and then you waveform, go to the high ground, and try to get the Rex.
Dire are scanning.
I don't even think they need to do it, in this type of scenario. If they take a good fight with 5 heroes together, I feel like there's a pretty good chance of them just straight up winning the fight. Even the Oracle can save. Morphing can just go in and kill everybody. I mean, we've been just seeing like the same movie. The last 10 minutes is Tiny and the Clock just finding heroes, then there's a Shadow Step coming in, If you split up, this is going to happen,
Yeah, I don't know, like at what point do you have to stop being surprised by this? Morphling on the high ground again. 70 seconds, no buyback. What the hell is going on? You can't keep letting this happen.
He did the same thing the last game. He had Manta, so he popped his Manta, and he sent an illusion back, so he's trying to trick the opponent. He made the same move, but the Tiny knew it was the real one. So he just killed him.
I can't imagine what this Mars is feeling if I'm feeling upset at this Morphling.
Yeah, pretty much, All your work down the drain, You wake up early, you prepare, your mise en place, you get ready for lunch service, and somebody just throws everything down the kitchen sink.
Okay, TB may have dove a little bit too far, but it is a damn Terrorblade who's pretty damn tanky. Sunray as well. Your Arena amounts to nothing. Your Mortimer's Kisses might amount to nothing either. Yes, nice Sunder into the egg as well. Anya's in. But silenced up, can't really combo anyone. Stuck on the egg, will pop. Morphling is still not alive for another few seconds. Puck gets hit by a cog on his way out. TB dies for the Mars, but all of your team fight is dead too. No Arena. No Mortimers. No False Promise. No Coil. Used it all, and Morphling, he doesn't even care. I didn't even know there was a team behind this Morphling, because there isn't. Morphling is a single player mode at this point. This is not a team game. This is how many times can I die in the top lane by myself.
Definitely did not get the memo here.
Oh, and the flare, they know exactly where Morphling is. Read like a book.
This is like the 10th time he's died to the Tiny. Okay, maybe not 10, but the 6th time at least.
Oh, here comes that ward coming to fruition. Maybe, just barely. Yep, no, they found him. Hi! On top of the morph, you have to save your Manta for these silences. And, well, that's I don't even know what to say at this point. It's embarrassing. I think is the best word to use. That this is happening, especially after a performance like that. 1-8. Like, if you wanted to play like this for both games, I'd understand it. But yeah, this is not looking good. Not a good showing for you. If you're this up and coming player, you know, this is not the performance you want to be having.
Well, certainly not. You and your teammates are gonna be fuming, if not, you know, just wanting to leave the game. You know, and that has happened like 7 times in a row.
Dire's bottom tower.
It has, and it has. Like, you're not even overstating it. It has happened exactly 7 times in a row. Like, Morphling just dies again. Puck is back as well. They're gonna lose this Mars too, by the looks of things. He's got a BKB arena, and then just run away. There's a shielded Tiny running at you. Aeon Disc will pop on the bird. Puck will start TPing back. Little Shredders start hitting the egg, but they don't hit it fast enough. Snapfire, this was your counter pick, but it doesn't do anything. Morphling's sitting in the base full strength. He doesn't even want to play this game anymore. He's gonna go walk back top. Anya, Mortimer's Kisses flying. Morphling finally here to play maybe something. Morphling, no butterfly. No chance left either. Avalanche up. Nemesis Curse as well. So lots of damage coming through. There's the Spectre Haunt forward. V used up into the air. Morphling turn into the Spectre. V is safe for now, but you've lost the lane of Rax. Morphling, this is the time to go in. 1v5. Let's go, Morphling. Stunned. Morphling, silence as he's agi shifting. He's got to have the Oracle come bail him out of that. Phoenix will die the once, but Morphling on 1 HP. Oracle trying his best to keep him safe. Still almost dies through all that damage. Clockwork throws the flares. Shouldn't be able to kill Morphling here as they hold a fight finally won. But it was very, very, very costly.
Yeah, but look what happens when the Morphling decides to join, right? They can actually fight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're not that weak.
Yep, that is exactly how I'm feeling. Yeah. 70 seconds, no buyback on your Morphling. It's pretty uneventful, other than the fact that Morphling isn't farming. But oh man, does that suck? I mean, you're still like, there's still hope. You are a Morphling after all, but I don't know. My hope is running a little dry. I don't know about you.
Waiting for the rains to come in, the monsoon season to arrive.
At this point, you're hoping for an act of God, you know? You need something a little bit more than just farming for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, farming doesn't win you the game.
They have tools to take fights now the Morphling exists. But they need Morphling to like have this butterfly and then like an extra item. And now finally maybe with this refresher on Mars, maybe you have an overwhelming amount of team fight, overwhelming enough to turn the odds in your favor, hopefully. Smoked out. It feels like this might be the last hurrah. Rocket Flare connects onto the Morphling, but everyone else is smoked, so they don't see what's happening, really. 5-man smoke. They're heading forward into the pit. They have to jump immediately. No, they don't get it in time. Spectre grabs the Aegis, but they're on to 2. TB and Phoenix caught. Egg will pop. They need to kill the egg, but the Mortimers are flying in. Nobody cares about the damn egg. Finally, the egg will pop, but you've already lost your Oracle. Ogre still totem away on the Mars. Snapfire has a Shadow Blade, so it's safe for now. They need to kill this Spectre twice. They might be able to get her once. Morphling so low. There's the arena again. They've caught the Spectre once. Now Morphling trying to walk away slowly but surely. Waveform failable. No. Toss in the air means no chance to get out. And CC, he's going to TP away with his BKB, but they've had it. GG is called. Sloppy, sloppy, messy, messy, feedy, feedy, whatever you want to call it. This was not Milk Dragon's game.
Yeah, and
And
we
it
were
looked
right.
so good. It started so well for this Mars. It was like 10-0 at one point.
Yeah, and you're right in 4 stuff on your teammates, if they don't buy one
Yeah.
against Razor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please
I
do
mean,
not.
it's got to be Snap, right? Lion's gonna build like Blink Aether Lens.
You can build Blink and 4 stuff. I mean, Aether Lens is for yourself. I think if 4 stuff is really essential in a particular game, you should still get it online. I think this is a amazing 4 star game. There's Clock, there is Razor. I mean, it's even good against Lycan, and I mean, sort of good against Lycan to a certain extent. You kite him a little bit, but overall, it's the best against Razor and Clock.
Clock will break the smoke, Triple H. Everyone knows where everyone is. They've got an idea even where the Triple H is. And they are still going to walk into the Clockwork. For some reason, Triple H lets them just walk right up on top of him. Click him down, give it to the mid laner, give it to the carry, whichever one. Maybe Troll Warlord to get that first blood. Almost boots on the Troll now. Very cool.
Yeah, this lane is
Nice
going
ward.
to be very easy for him. That's why you can afford to just rush boots. Just double melee. Lycan Nyx lane. And where is he placing the wards on the Nyx this time? He wants to see the top side. So he wants to see the camp. But they're already picking it. They know he placed the ward somewhere.
And it looks like they know exactly where it is too. That's going to be easy money for the support.
The dream start, right? First blood and you kill an observer ward.
Yeah, you kill 2 because they got the one mid as
Oh
well.
yeah. I mean, the only thing missing is another kill, you know? I mean, this is as good as it gets, you know, for a start. Can't ask for anything more, Rash, if you start a game like this.
I mean, I guess you could, but realistically, this is as good as it gets, right? You could ask for like 5 kills.
Oh, yesterday there was 3
But,
kills in that
yeah,
one of our
yeah.
games, right?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, 3 kills under the like Radiant Spire there in their triangle. It was crazy.
They got jebaited by some hero.
Yeah.
Not dying.
And the Shaman Chicken.
Oh yeah, it was a shout.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't even blame them, you know, when I was watching that sequence of events for trying to secure the first blood. It was just very unfortunate.
It looks like Triple H went for Cogs level 1 to try to hold back this first blood, as we do see that creep wave shenanigans. Up top, the Wolves are there to help out, as Nyx is just going to start getting clicked down by Snapfire, because there's really nothing else that you can do here. See on the gyro. Who's trapped in here with who, though? Triple H. Taking some damage, but Marcy's taking even more. A little bit of a stick on the Marcy, one on the Clockwork as well, but still, Gyro able to man mode up. Now onto Shu as well. Has an Earth Spike available. Can't throw it out in time. A double kill for old Gyrocopter.
Yeah, this is gonna be very concerning. Marcy is not a comeback hero. If you don't do well in the lane after you pick this hero is going to taper off very, very quickly. This is a hero that's designed to snowball, and he has only one purpose for that, you know, do well in the lane and run around to kill heroes. If he can't do that, then the hero just doesn't really have much of a purpose in the game. A very high risk hero, you know. I think in China, I notice a lot of like offlane players, they really like to play this hero. I mean, in pubs it's a totally different thing, right? You have to be able to do a lot of things on your own, you know, kill heroes and run around gank. But if you don't start well, then it's going to be very difficult for you to do those things, you know.
Yeah, you've got a nice little quad hero lineup to make space for this troll if you're going Battle Fury troll, right? Like you've got this Marcy being able to run around, tiny. But if all of a sudden one of those heroes can't make the moves, it sort of kind of starts falling apart. Like especially if it's the tiny. Fortunately, Tiny is doing okay in the mid lane, all things considering. It is a Razor, so it is a little sadness, right? Any sort of melee hero into Razor doesn't feel too good. But yeah, like you just need one of these heroes to do well. can't have Marcy and Tiny both do poorly, and even if Marcy does well or does poorly, right, you need a little bit more backup. And I don't know, like Lion needs 6, Snap needs 6, Marcy needs items, Tiny needs a blink. There's a lot of things that need to happen for Dire to start making moves.
And not to mention, the troll is going to get, static link in the team fight. So somebody else needs to step out on the plate, in the engagements to do some more damage. If troll is the only one that can do damage against a Razor lineup, it's gonna be tough, to kill heroes.
Yeah. Maybe one of the thoughts with the Marcy pick is to, sort of not overload the Razor with link targets, right? Like you want the Marcy, you also want the troll. And maybe they're trying to capitalize off of that just a little bit. Rune will get taken by Anya, but there's 3 heroes in the mid lane with too many stuns for you to walk away from, V. The more the merrier. Time and time again are we seeing 3 heroes just brought into this mid lane where one team only brings 2.
Yeah, they did this the last 2 games, I think. Both games, 4 minutes. They brought both of their supports over to fight.
Under the Dire tower, Chu pushed right back with a beautiful power cogs from Triple H. Unfortunately, you are now under the tower. Big Lotus and the wand from Marcy. Still not enough to phase out this gyro. Flak cannon will get the kill onto Lion. Rocket flare, another flak cannon not coming. As that Triple H will just try to run down. Here comes the Nyx assassin stun. Nice kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Beautiful.
This is really rough.
They're able to play so aggressively.
This is really, really rough. With the ward behind, they see everything. I mean, this is Marcy just getting absolutely destroyed in this lane. It's a clockwork gyro lane. Gyro is like one of the best laners into melee heroes. There's just no fighting him in the early game with the Rocket Barrage. They have to help, help this Marcy one way or the other.
Can you afford to? Like, can you afford to leave this troll and Tiny alone?
Maybe the troll can
Tiny,
be
yes, but the troll?
Troll can be alone, I think, for now. And Tiny kind of needs the support to secure runes, and here Lion's going to be caught out. And this trap with the clock and the Nyx, not somewhere he wants to be. Double stunners.
Oh, that's like the only rune you get that you probably get out of there on the Snapfire. Yep, just, okay, toying with the enemy a little bit, wants the bounty rune, won't be able to get it, now trapped inside of the cogs. Blood Grenade as well, your haste rune, body blocks are there from both of them! The haste rune is running out, Blood Grenade, Rocket Flare, everything! And just enough juice left in that haste rune to get out. They've brought 3 heroes bottom on the gyro, who is under your tier 2 tower almost, finally tossed up and killed by Anya. A good rotation, a much, much needed rotation.
I mean, somehow he still kills one of them, yeah? 1 against 3.
Yeah.
Very, very bad news. Your Marcy has 19 CS until now.
And they are going to lose Snapfire in this mid lane. V's just able to run him down. That happens. Especially when you're a level 3 hero trying to soak mid XP against a level 7.
Yeah, no boots, so no. Can't run away from the Thunder hit.
Respect is being given though, right? Razor respects Anya. Nani respects Razor, it's all good. And Marcy.
Guess what? Dead again.
Dead again, yeah. And this is with 3 heroes sitting bottom. Lion and Snapfire are both here too. But they just weren't in position. They weren't ready. I don't know. They weren't paying attention. These 2 keen folk can just keep looking for more too. Right, they've got hook shot on Clockwork now. It's time to go. Midas on the Lycan. That's a free game if I've ever seen one. Bottom lane on the Snap, killing the Snap. Another kill for the Gyrocopter. And Troll is here for some reason. Triple H will go down. Nice stun from Chu. And it looks like Gyro will be able to get a return kill onto the Lion once again. Double kill for this Gyrocopter. You cannot kill Marcy here. This is illegal. Toss back the creep. The creep might block them. No. Troll doesn't quite have the ultimate. No. They do get the kill on Gyro. Once again, much needed of a kill. They need to keep putting this Gyrocopter in the ground. And it's important that Troll gets the kill too. Marcy, anything to get Marcy to level 6 is good. But things are starting to, not be too good, right? We need these 6 on these supports for the goal of all life is death, and even the Marcy's not close to 6. That is not good, to say the least.
And at this point, they have 3 supports. Marcy is kind of a support too, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure they can kill the Gyro, but Lycan is also going to be another problem, right? With the Midas build, he's going to be very farm. I think Midas is quite a good item on this hero. You need the attack speed to be moving around, and you have very
Don't
nice.
Look.
Yeah, you have very nice talents as well. So the Midas is gonna help you get there. Kills everywhere. Kills galore.
Oh no. I mean, losing Marcy again is so disastrous. Once again, Marcy has not hit 6. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say about this bottom lane at this point. It is just pure on disastrous. Snapfire's gonna die too to just basic flak cannons and run down. Spike Carapace will steal the kill. Gyrocopter is level 9. Shu being run at. Don't quite have hookshot available. Once again, Gyrocopter playing in his favorite spot behind the enemy tier 1 tower. Okay, you're using your abilities on the Gyrocopter, but I don't think anyone in this lobby cares about your stun, Lion. It was cool and all, but what does it amount to? Absolutely nothing but feeding your Snapfire away. And Marcy dies again. Once again. Oh, actually does have the level 6, but does not have Unleash. 0, 6, and 4 on the Marcy. I think Marcy's just a little stage fright. There's a little bit of stage fright, you know. It's because we keep looking. The Marcy is dying. We need to never look at the Marcy again for the next 20 minutes of this game. Anya, hoping no one's looking anymore. Don't look in the jungle. Look away. Turn to rubble once again. The shining hope right now for the goal of all life is death is this tiny, and the shining hope is looking a little dull right now. I'll say that.
Yeah, even a troll alone, you know, is not going to be able to save this, you know. Like, troll is pretty farmed. Alright, this might be a start for something. Finger of Death. First kill of the game. With the finger.
That's what we want. We want these level 6s, and they get at least the Lions. To come too little too late, though, that's I think the main question here. Snapfire trapped into the wolves. Just a brief little root.
Well, you're
and
playing
so much damage.
Into 3 farmed cores, you know. Razor, Lycan, and sure you get the Gyro. That's great. Still have to worry about the Razor and Lycan. You still have to worry about the static link into the troll later in the game. You need your 4 staff, you need a lot of items on your troll and your supports. Tiny does not have dagger yet. He is not having as good of a game as the last time. So his dagger is going to be a lot slower here.
Razor's already finished their first item. Oh, the recovery Midas, it's time on the Marcy. Anya, speaking of getting gone on. Hook shot, static link, the whole kit and caboodle on top of the Tiny. Hold the stun to steal the kill. Everything for the name of your Dagon.
when you get Dagon, you have the license to kill steal. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, no, you gotta kill steal to get to the Midas. You know, it's like Rubik's holding Fade Bolt for their Blink Dagger. It's just, it's classic. It has to happen. It's like a constant in Dota, you know? What are you doing playing Rubik if you're not stealing kills with Fade Bolt?
You know, sometimes people just enjoy playing Rubik, you know. He's one of the, the fun heroes in the game.
That's true. Well, Clockwork not having too much fun right now, stunned up and being beat down by the Marcy, tossed out of his own cogs. And V can't quite stay on top of this Marcy and doesn't even want to if he could. Deeping bottom for this gyrocopter. Both Troll and Marcy fighting 2v1 against the gyro. Shoots the call down the wrong way. Marcy's able to walk out just barely. While mid, Lion will fall. Anya, you might be next. The two-man stun just barely misses. And V will clean one up as well as a second. Snapfire will buy back. Anya, toss up into the air. V may be too deep. There's the tree toss.
The wolves killed the lion.
Wolves, no. Don't kill the Marcy too. Oh no. Zeus ult, anyone?
Well, that's the benefit of having a minus. Yeah, if you have an extra charge, you can use it against the wolves.
Yep. Here they go, Alpha Wolves hunting again. Fun and intuitive gameplay. Thank you, Valve. Love playing supports against this. Look at this. This is peak Dota.
I mean, imagine if he gets caught by the wolves in the middle of the lane, you just die if you don't have anywhere to TP. I mean, if there's no tower. I mean, he's already almost dead just from the wolves.
He's not even in the middle of a lane and he's dying. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Blink Dagger online on Tiny. Marcy has ult. Finger of Death online. Everything is available. All the green diamonds are lit up. But Marcy is dead, so that's going to put a damper on things just a little bit. They are still smoked up. If they can squash this bug, it'll be a good start. Blink forward, Finger of Death as well. Goodbye, Nyx Assassin.
They're going to need a whole lot more of those, you know.
Yeah. But losing your support Marcy, you know, that's okay for a kill on the support Nyx. Hook shot, hold the cogs after the cookie. Doesn't even have the cogs, so can't even hold it if he wanted to. All the while, this troll is getting farmed. Yasha as well as that Battle Fury. There is still, you know, that hope.
You know the troll has no damage, right, this game? In between the Howl and the Stagling. And usually in this sort of matchups, you see trolls go for like the Maelstrom. Especially I think against Razor. Because then you still do like damage with Maelstrom and Mjolnir instead of Battle Fury. Battle Fury that you straight up have no damage against Razor. I think this is actually something important to bring up here. As troll against Razor, you should always consider that.
Yeah, that's like it's just one of those. I wouldn't even have thought of that either. That's just maybe a little bit autopilot mode, you know. Nyx on top of the Lion, Cookie, Mind Flare does not do enough, and instead it will be Nyx dying here. Can't get the Wolves on the Lion either, so Lion is safe and sound. They lose 2. I mean, the comeback sort of starts now. If it's gonna happen, this is where it begins.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I only fear
one step at a time,
like
Crash. One step at a time. I mean, the troll problem against the Razor, I think they're just gonna plan to solve it later, you know. Maybe hope for a couple of 4 stuff on the support of the Lion and the Snap. I mean, Lion's not exactly getting... he's actually dying to the wolf. Oh no, he got only one wolf with the stun.
Uh-oh, Lion. He does have the Hex for the other one, but a little root.
I know. Okay, where's the Rocket Flare?
Oh, the Pavis, okay. He does have another stun for the wolf. Phew, just barely.
Yeah,
bro. But once again, like,
if
how many times have these supports walked back to base? Like...
If Clockwork has level 4 Rocket with this type of build on the Lycan, the supports I think just die. You just straight up die. Rocket Flare and the wolf chasing you. You die every time.
Yeah. Yeah, because keep in mind, Rocket Flare has that slow too, right? I don't want to say new, but a more newer addition. Snapfire, once again, these wolves are
again, imagine
menace.
there's Rocket Flares coming in, like 1 or 2 Rocket Flares, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Rush Aghanim Scepter game, if I've ever seen one. On top of the Marcy, they are. Armlet is available. Marcy jumps away, dispose over to the low ground. Rebound, rather.
Alright, spells
and
on
now on top of the Razor, very nice. They need to kill this Razor V, Finger of Death, to finish him off. And now Triple H, trapped in his own cogs. Stunned and
I
killed.
mean, the wolves
now,
are getting 2
the
kills
wolves
here.
are cleaning up. They get 1, and Marcy has to keep armlet toggling, else they'll lose there too. I mean, these are good moves.
Yeah, Razor has died twice in a row now. I've gotten the Razor kill 2 times, so that's a pretty huge deal. Just slowing down his BKB. Because once Razor has BKB, they don't really have anything to stop the Razor. But he's eventually gonna get it, you know, in another 200 gold. And you're gonna need to rely on your 4 stuff. The supports have went Pervis and a Glimmer on the Lion and the Snapfire. So no 4 stuff, so they don't really have anything to answer against the Razor. Once he has BKB, this is going to be a run at you Razor that kills everything.
I mean, it's like you need to wait for like troll roots to sort of quell this Razor, but Razor's going on trolls, so like yeah, like it doesn't work out really, does it?
Yeah, that's why you need to buy 4 stuff against the Razor.
Yeah.
Just have to kite out BKB and hope for the best, you know, once the BKB runs out. Have you seen like a wolf bite Razor? You might see it this game.
Oh goodness. Oh, horrifying.
If the game actually lasts that long for it to happen. It's one of the scariest heroes with wolf bite.
Troll being run down right now, stunned up, still has that ultimate available. We'll turn around and pop it now on top of the gyrocopter, root it up, and taking loads of damage. But who's going to win this man fight? Well, okay, with the rest of the team coming to join in, that's not a fair 1v1. Rest of Milk Dragon wrapping around behind. Top of this Tiny. This will be a good start if they can kill off Anya, but Anya just walks with the cogs. They don't care. Killing off these supports. Both are dead. And now they go back in. Anya on top of VV pops the BKB. And Marcy just has to look and watch. V's being on out of there, and the rest of the heroes will disengage pretty freely.
Yeah, pretty good trade. 2 supports for BKB charge on the Razor, and Gyro died. So that is actually very good news for the Dire side.
We continue to just see this net worth lead slowly, very slowly decline. It has raised a little bit, but you know, we see a little bit of a up and down here. It's something, right? Things are happening and they're looking good for the goal of all life is death. But when these BKBs come rolling out, which they are about to, right? Lycans is up. Razors, we've already seen it. Gyros will be here in a moment as well. I don't know. If they take Aegis, what's going to stop them from hitting these tier 2 towers? Triple H? Oh, Marcy will stop you for now. Getting them down. Sanj and Yasha build up for the Marcy. That Midas is putting in work. Marcy is currently overtaking the Razor on net worth all of a sudden.
And she's back, you know, after those couple of kills. I mean, that is why it's very important to have discipline in Dota. Because the kills give so much hope. When you're ahead, you really have to hold on to your lead, you know. It is a skill to know how to hold on to your lead.
Lincoln's on Troll. It's like, but that's really the only ability that breaks Lincoln's. You've got like Harpoon,
Mind Flare,
Missile. Oh, I guess Mind Flare, yes. Mind Flare and Static Link are like the...
Homing Missile. Yeah, I guess they're not the... I guess only the Mind Flare is sort of a little bit more reliable. I guess you can dig on him too, if you want.
Yeah. Either way, though, I think the Lincoln's is a good pickup, right? Like, you recognize, right, BKB does not really help me if Razor's my problem. The only thing that could potentially help me here is this Lincoln Sphere. Down they go into Roshan.
Now Gyro has BKB. They definitely want to fight, you know, on the Radiant side. They want to TP in the Gyro last. They're TPing the Lycan. He has BKB and Wolf Form. Triple BKB on Radiant. This is a strong fight for them.
Wolves give vision into the pit. Lycan's gonna run in. Harpoon, steal the Aegis maybe? No, can't quite get on top of it. Troll will take the Aegis, but now they have to disengage. They've already lost the Lion and the Snapfire. They can't lose too much more here. V smoked right on top. Lincoln Sphere will pop. No static link available, and that means disengage time for Milk Dragon. Tiny was able to get out of there as well. All things considering, not too bad for the goal of all life is death. They get out with the Aegis intact.
Yeah, you're definitely not expecting the game to turn out like this, after Marcy kind of got dumpstered so hard in the lane, and now they get Roshan. Marcy's fully recovered, richer than your Razor. Things are definitely getting to start to be more spicy, for the Dire side. They just need to find another move that can allow them to pick off one more hero, and the game is going to be back to even. Actually, maybe the game is already back to even now. Hook shot.
Scott, hook shots. 2 stun from the Carapace with the Mortimers and the Finger of Death. They use the ultimates, they get the kills, and sometimes it's just as simple as that. The supports just want to feed themselves away. Now, V in the mid lane as well. They should be able to get this tier 1 for free. There's no chance anyone wants to defend this with those 2 supports dead. Razor in the triangle, he's got to get a little bit further away because there's a gank running right towards him. Razor V pops the BKB, TP out. No basher, no nothing to stop it.
Yeah, it's definitely
Take that and run away.
second or third time I saw him just BKB. I think it's the second time BKB is just running away. Hasn't really been able to use the BKB effectively after he purchased it. It's looking very promising right now for the troll, With the Lincolns, it looks like he's not really going to be worried about the links so much. And yeah, it's definitely dishing out the damage in the team fights. And they're always getting the right jumps with the tiny. Anya once again being the reliable initiator. Again, another BKB and run. On the Radiant side, he's not TPing. Oh my god.
He can't get away. The stuns are there, the Hex.
What is going on? So this is like morphing
It's
2.0,
the top
right?
lane again! It's the top lane!
Like he's just like pushing out the waves alone and just dying. Yeah, this is just how he plays Dota. Like he could have even at the Roche fight, right? He didn't even consider to TP to fight. Even though they got one kill, Lycan got a kill, and then no fight happened. But the fact that he didn't even attempt to be there, it was a very concerning issue.
It's just barely in that sentry vision. There he goes, steps into it, hexed up, stunned as well. No BKB for another 10 seconds on V. He is in so much danger. And we have now fully swapped who is in charge of this game. I mean, it was pretty official before, but now the net worth, the win probability, everything is showing the same thing. Dire are in just a bit of a lead now, and it feels a lot stronger than what Dota's giving it. This troll is looking unstoppable now with the Basher and the Aegis to boot.
And you'd not be expecting Dire to be hitting on the high ground at 25 minutes after watching the early game. And this Lycan has nothing that he can do now without the Razor and the Gyro. I mean, I still feel like they just need to be together. I don't think it's even that
They
bad
see
right
Gyro.
now. Yeah, they just go with the
I think
Gyro.
they saw him.
Go together as a team, as 5, and just fight, I think they should be able to win the fight as long as the clock and the Knicks hit their stuns, on that. And here we go, triple BKB, nope. Gyro says, nope, I am in love with creeps, I just want to hit creeps even though my team is going in, I'm running away. Oh, maybe I'm gonna have to come back. He turns around, he U-turns. Lycan's also running away. What?
The BKB is putting in work from the Lycan, but Marcy just doesn't care. Beating him down, Lycan is dead. This Marcy is fully online. Gyrocopter has his BKB, he's popped it, but no Razor on this troll. Means Gyrocopter has no health. V, what are you doing? You're running down these supports, but who cares about the supports? It's the troll, it's the Marcy. These are the heroes you need to be worrying about, and the rest of your team has been left for dead.
There's always a saying in the team fights. You should always protect your backliners instead of running up and breaking formation and chasing a hero.
I felt like the front line.
The Gyro needed him, actually, I think.
Yeah.
That was like, if the Gyro kind of didn't die there from the first jump, I think they are going to clean up the fight with the Gyro.
I don't know, I feel like when your frontline bodyguards are in the,
abandoning their posts,
back lines, yeah, exactly. That's when, a fight has devolved to the point in which you're probably not winning it. Or you're so far ahead that you're just gonna win it anyways.
Yeah, but it's generally in a 50-50 team fight, I think that's probably
Can't
not
make
gonna.
those mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna work for you in most cases. I think his job as the Razor is just to make sure he links the troll, you know, and leave. Because the gyro with the flag, he's gonna be able to take care of the rest, right? You kind of have to distribute the job again, you know, who's supposed to do what. And here we go, round 2.
Yep, onto the Tiny, but look who's also caught. V, the only one who can deal with this troll. Tiny is dead to start things off. Triple H trapped with the cogs, but once again, Marcy just laying waste. Anya dead. Troll is coming in on the side, kills off the Clockwork. Gyro dead again. Does have buyback. Lycan forced to run away. No BKB, just the shapeshift. Nyx, no sentry wards, invisibility, invincibility for now. 3 dead on both teams. Buybacks are available for Milk Dragon, but I don't know. Once again, losing a fight like that with your BKBs up, that was supposed to be like your timing, your BKBs, and that timing is just falling completely flat. It feels.
Yeah, that was their timing a long time ago when they had the 3 BKBs and they couldn't really use it to gain momentum in the game. And now the troll is kind of like a beast right now. You can't kill him. You have to break his Lincolns before you can drain his damage. He is very, very hard to stop in the team fights now. Like, he is like the hero that Gyro has no answers right now. He needs to rely on his team, you know, but his team is kind of not really working out, you know, with the jumps. They have to jump him, try to get the Lincoln's broken. Razor has to link and suck his damage. Like
Lincoln's been popped. They're on the troll, but they have no staying power. It feels. Hey, hook shot onto the Lion to start things off, I guess. But Shush is gonna man mode it up. Clockwork, he doesn't care about your cogs or anything. Who cares? Lycan, you're dead in the back lines. Clock and Lycan both down. They are going to lose the Lion. Lycan will be forced to buy back, but no shapeshift. What does it really amount to here? V on top of the troll finally, but Marcy is beating down your gyro. Once again, Razor is not there to help out. Gem on the deck. V won't be able to pick it up. Instead, turn around and fight against the Marcy. Oh, he does pick it up just in time, but won't be able to walk his way out of it with the Mortimer Skisses coming flying. V tossed back and killed Gem on deck for real this time.
that has to be it, you know. I can't imagine like the moral, you know, after playing the game that's so topsy and turvy, you know. They were like in full control of the game the first 15-20 minutes, and the last 5-10 minutes have been especially the last 5 minutes have been an absolute disaster, you know, for the Radiant side.
I'm gonna ask I don't know. I don't want to say an important. I'll say an important question. Do you think either of these teams, whoever wins this, let's say, you know, Milk Dragon can come back from this, do you think either team stand a chance against you Cult Brothers after this?
That is a question for the next series, my friend. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Fair. That's fair. Well, Marcy killed, no buyback. It's a start, and Lycan, okay, harpoons for fun. Lion, 2-man stun, but another lane of racks down. Goal of all life is death. We'll take that as an opportunity to probably just back up, reset, wait for Marcy, and then go Roche again and finish off the game. Unless Gyro wants to run it down like this.
At this point, just get a rapier, right?
I think so too.
He's
That is your.
he's
It
gonna have
feels
his
like
level.
you got a Hail Mary.
He's gonna have his level 20 next. And power spike. One more fight.
I don't know if it's enough. We'll find out here, I guess, right? I guess you can't underestimate triple BKBs. And like, we just need somehow for this Razor to stay on troll, but also help the gyro. And it just feels like they can't do both this game right now. Work initiation over and onto the Lion. Should be a dead Lion. Go Scepter. Suck as well. Immune to every type of damage. Ooh. There's the harpoon. Bring him right back in. ZC gets the kill.
And that's the fun bit. You tried it? Shard Lion with Ghost Scepter. Saw this
And
build.
it worked for a moment.
Yeah, I saw this build from, I think it was Eki in the Western Europe qualifiers. Kinda legit.
I like the thought behind it. Yeah, absolutely. Like it
You
makes
don't,
sense.
you
Why
don't
not?
play around dagger as much, you play around more like a buffer, so you stand behind and you build aura items. And you just be like this annoying hero that has like a lot of like control if the fight happens around your core heroes, you know, if the enemy team jumps into you and you just wait for them to come. Because I think what happens
That's what's gonna happen.
I think what happens to Lion a lot is you blink in, right? You initiate, and then you're going to be putting yourself in a very dangerous position, and most of the times you're gonna die. But with this build, I think it's more safe for the Lion, and I mean obviously you're gonna have to play a lot more defensively, so it's a entirely different build. But I think overall, in more game, if you look at the data in more games, it might be more reliable. You know, you get to do a lot more in the team fights.
I mean, Clockwork is like every single fight, right? Gone on this Lion.
Yeah, but he just needs
every single fight.
He just needs to get the drain off and the Ghost Scepter, and
Exactly.
you're gonna force them to throw. I mean, even if they throw all their spells, I don't think you die. You know.
No, like this Lion just this build makes it so that he doesn't care. This is really cool.
And you
Pistol
see,
now finished on these two heroes. Screw your BKBs, dude. This is looking like it's over.
yeah, when you see this Lion in action, you just want to play Lion the next time.
I do.
Ah, this is a lot of fun. I imagine he has the other facet. He's doing damage as well. Now he doesn't do damage. That's the downside.
Yeah, but the Fist of Death it's like extra fun on top of it, you know?
Having fun is more important than winning, my friend.
Yep. Last lane of racks, last hurrah here. Elimination on the line for Milk Dragon. Big wrap around. Smoke will get popped. So now all of a sudden the Wolves don't have too much to go off of. Lincoln's has been popped, and then the static link is immediately disrupted. Lycan is walking in, pops his BKB, but once again the Abyssal Blades don't care about your BKB. That's 100 seconds without your Lycan, without your Nyx Assassin. Maybe gets a line in return. Nope. 100 seconds without those two heroes. Gyro doesn't have buyback for a little bit more. Razor's the only one with buyback. I guess Clockwork has his in 2 goals, so I'll count that one too. Looks like these heroes are willing to fight against Megas, because they know they can't fight now.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
I mean, look, we know what's going to happen here at these racks. That's just Gyrocopter. How you doing? 5 check? Probably not too good, huh? No, it doesn't look. I see a little sad face there on that Gyrocopter's face. I don't think he's too happy.
And nope, he is
sad
not.
face in general.
Probably wish he bought a rapier.
Yeah. And it's the only item that could potentially change the state of this game. I don't think Daedalus does that. Off they go. Tier 4 towers in the horizon. Okay, Gyro has finished a Hurricane Pike. That's his next big item to change the state of this game. Still dead. 30 seconds on the Lycan. Opportunities to make moves are still viable. But Milk Dragon have constantly proven that they will push themselves out of position. So I feel like the goal of all life is death are able to just sort of capitalize off of that, wait for someone to show, use their advantage, and catch someone out of position, and then further that. Lycan is up. If you're Milk Dragon, do you leave base at all? Do you try anything here? Or are you just stuck on your high ground forever?
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be stuck for some time. Maybe not forever. But at this point you have to like kind of just wait for the enemy to come, you know, you need to win a fight and then you can leave your base. With the enemy troll holding the Aegis, probably not, it's gonna expire in a minute. But I still think even with the Aegis expiring, it's gonna be very difficult for them to leave. Because the only person that can clear the creeps quickly enough is the gyro. I think even the Lycan clears the creeps. I guess not as bad as the Razor. Razor is like the slowest. Like if you leave a core at home, like how are you taking the fight outside? You know?
Everyone is smoked. Buyback still, no buyback on Lycan, no buyback on Gyro, it's just this Razor.
Yeah.
These cores die.
DD on
It
Troll,
is
AD.
pretty much it. Oh, Troll, this might just be it. There's the toss back onto the Gyrocopter. Troll right in on top of him. Gyro has melted, deleted, goodbye! Gyro is dead, and Razor is next. And then Clockwork falls, Lycan falls. This is it. Razor will buy back, but I don't think it's going to mean jack diddly squat. Clockwork buys back as well, but Nyx is dead. This game is over. GG is called. And the goal of all life is death will take down Milk Dragon.
A comeback has been completed. Crash.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
tree support,
indeed.
Marcy, Lion, and Snapfire has made it. You know, Marcy is no longer a support at the end of the day. You know, thanks.